Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about a tool that isn't discussed enough, in my opinion, in the workout world. And I feel like if you can work on this one tool, you will get better at sticking with your workouts and eating healthier, more consistently. So I want to talk about delayed gratification versus instant gratification and why getting better at not giving into instant gratification will help you reach your goals and finally feel better about yourself. So instant gratification, I think this happens to a lot of people. They just don't think it through and they just give in. So, you know, you're at work and someone brings in a treat at the office and you give in to it right away. That's instant gratification. Skipping your workout, it feels better in the moment to not do it, for sure. So you're constantly giving in to what feels better right now without thinking about what's gonna feel better later. I found the food one was a little harder for me to stick to. So I started asking myself a few questions every time I want to give into something bad or naughty or that would make me feel guilty, to see if it was really worth it. First thing I did was I started to put on a timer. And so even if I do want that treat or if I'm gonna give into it, I try not to give into it at that moment. I try to give myself, 20, 30 minutes before I give into the treat. So I'll ask myself a few questions. First one would be, why do I want this treat? Is it just because it's being brought in front of me? Is it one of my favorite treats ever? Like, I ask myself why. It's usually just because it's right there in front of me. So second question I'll ask myself is, how am I gonna feel after I have this treat? And often if it's, like something really unhealthy, I know I'm not gonna feel good. A lot of delicious junk food makes you feel bad afterwards. So I try to remind myself of that. I'm like, is it gonna be worth it afterwards to give into it? The other question I ask myself is if I could pick anything in the world right now, is this what I would give into? Because you should know your favorite things. And for me, most of the time, that's not really what I would choose. I would choose something different. That's kind of how I got better at not giving in right away. So if I answered, yes, I really want it, it's my favorite thing, no, I'm not gonna feel that bad later, haven't had it in a long time, and I think this is the right time. This is exactly what I'd choose. If there was anything in the world, I would choose this. So yeah, I might choose to give into it. I just take my time through it slowly and it's not a big deal. But if you can ask yourself those 3 questions every time, I guarantee you won't give into as many. That's what I did for nutrition, and it's really helped me decide if a cheat meal is worth it or not. Being able to have some sort of willpower, practicing it, will help you reach your goals, because you can't give in to every single treat that's being presented your way and think you're gonna lose weight and get to your best self. You've got to pick and choose what's gonna be actually worth it for you. And so using that same mindset for working out, if you're doubting doing a workout, ask yourself those 3 questions. Why don't you want to work out right now? It's like, well, because I want to go home, I had a long day at work, I want to sleep in more. Okay, so those are not great answers. The second question would be, how are you gonna feel if you skip your workout? Not good, not good. You're not gonna feel good. You're not gonna be taking a step closer to your goals. Then you can focus on how you feel after your workouts, whatever works best for you. So how are you gonna feel if you skip your workout? Usually guilty. I see people all the time, they just beat themselves up over it. Just, oh yeah, I don't feel good, I skipped another workout today. Remember that, going in, getting a quick workout's gonna make you feel good about yourself. And the last question would be, if I had to choose any workout, what workout would I choose right now? So then you can start to get more in tune with your body. And that's how I've kind of learned to be nicer to myself. If I'm not really in the mood to lift heavy weights, then maybe it's just gonna be a light yoga day, or maybe it's gonna be a cardio day. Or maybe I just don't have it in me to do legs, so I'm gonna do a quick full body workout. Or I'm gonna go for an outside walk. Oftentimes in the summer, I do not wanna be in the gym because I wanna be out in the sun, so I go do an outside workout. I try to find out what's going on. It's not all about giving in to not wanting to work out or giving in to that random treat that you're gonna feel bad and beat yourself up over it later. It's choosing the times to give into the treats that are worth it and really enjoy it and don't feel bad. And if you've gotten all your workouts in that week, maybe it's the time of the month and maybe you deserve a rest day. Ask yourself those questions, and if you decide to skip one workout, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. These 3 questions have helped me stick to it, stick to my workouts, stick to my nutrition consistently week after week without burning myself out, without overdoing it ever. I never feel deprived. I don't feel like I'm working too hard in the gym. So hopefully if you ask yourself those 3 questions for nutrition and the 3 questions for working out, it can help you stick to it and stop giving into instant gratification. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit. I plan to talk a little bit more about instant gratification, delayed gratification, and other kind of tips and tricks I use to get to my goals. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.